much I know. I see you know. Mad something. Give them the rebellious truth. Yeah, the rebellious truth. Step on corruption with the rebellious boot. Give them the rebellious. Boom. The rebellious. The rebellious truth. Mad something.
The following feature is rated SM for spiritual maturity and is not intended for the immature who wishes to remain as such. The views expressed are not necessarily those of our sponsors, as they sometimes could care less about what the host is saying, but is more concerned about having their product on a popular show. Warning, small minds, listen at your own risk, as this content is extremely overwhelming and may do further damage to those minds closed off to objective reality. Approach with an open mind, as the heavy nature of the content will lick your chip.
In the meantime, 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 in between time, in the meantime, in the meantime, in between time, time.
Yes, I am. I tell you, yes. CurlyLoxx the Vice Box. Yes, I'm there again. One more episode 17. Yes, the email, the emasculated mail, part 3.
Good to be here, eh?
Yes, I am. I tell you. You man.
Good.
Yes, and yeah, man.
I must send shout outs to all the people who have joined the live chat.
Of course, yeah, man. Big up every one of them, man. Big up on a sensible self. Yes, big up every Baxonian from the Meantime Nation right now. Alright. Yes, man. Some of the items do them who have the concern here when we want to kind of get rid of. Yes. The item worry a lot. Some of the items worry about dislikes. But let me take a moment now and go back over something when we go over with the item. I'll go over it again now. Alright. Let me ask you, like me always say, when me always say to the item, every problem, yeah man, type in what me always say, yeah, every problem is what? Yeah, a maths problem. You understand? So me do a maths here now, again, for the what, every third, fourth, fifth time. I don't know how much time, but if the question is, if 95% of people are fucking idiot, literally too, because idiot attracted to idiot, and will push penis into idiot or give vagina to idiot, which often result in more idiot after 9 months. And the idiot say, continues. Therefore, in a world where those full of idiot, when they do anything sensible, there will be no shortage of idiot for dislike it.
That's true.
That's a common sense.
That's true.
Yes, man, because in this world where most people are idiot, if you are do something and most people into you and celebrate you, then there's a 95% chance you fuck you do.
Right again, my brother.
Yeah, man, me I tell you.
Right.
Stop surprised when you see certain things and I talk about, oh, this no viral, oh, the artist a thing no shot, and oh, the one did this and the one did that. In our world, we establish for the immaturity of the idiot, the sensible and the idiot. Now go agree upon nothing. How much time you have to tell you that? The most celebrated people in that type of world here, built by idiot, are just idiot. An idiot attracted to idiot. When you understand reality and accept it for what it is, certain things don't bother you. The saddest part of life, is that the worst thing to complain about is things where you can't do nothing about. Like your ball say life challenging and life hard. You know, sister, so life stay. Come like a man, I see rain a fall and I say, oh, I don't like when rain fall, rain doesn't fall. Brethren, get an umbrella or a cardboard box or some newspaper or a piece of plastic. Something to cover you up. Figure it out. And one of them something the way you can't do nothing about when it's ready for happen. You have to accept what you can't change. So when them type of problem, they forward. You just go in a solution mode because you know already, so it go, you accept that. But the worst thing I have to see, people complain about that when they can't change like forever. That don't make no sense. That's a madness. You go always have people who are dislike. You can't change that. And for you, I worry about for them dislike. Is you wanting this person or I say this person you have to agree with you. That means you still a sit through egocentric eyes. Because even though you know say this thing is true, You see it like a your truth, so this person you have to agree with you. No man, I know so it go. Objective truth and objective reality higher than everyone away. You will love the program here. And I tell them people they say, don't dislike it. You're not really different from even them same one we are going to say to me say, oh, in the meantime to preach brethren and row. Give it back, stir it up and done with this.
Stupidness. Why are they like that, my brother?
Because, alright, I like me say, you know, in a them kind of people, the immature mind, the world, in a the spiritually immature mind, the world is in service to their interests. Everyone is a slave to their interests. Yeah, man, that thing we call meanness. I can't say it enough, Rasta. Everything is about me. Now for them eyes, everything surround them. So if it dash way, want to please them, you know, without the least consideration for those who it please. When the solution is common sense, don't fucking listen this then. Wait upon the one where you say you like for forward out. And the funny thing, you know, is that Stir It Up is a series where each volume used to take up to a year sometime for forward out. And them used to wait. In the meantime, never did that.
Acting like they had a choice.
Yeah, man. Alright, because of that concept, let me get this thing I find out. Because when Stir It Up is on break, yes, in the meantime, here is this thing here. And before a man does say, alright, me go wait like normal upon the next one, he must say, oh, stop this, cause me no like it. Fuck you, who is you? Because man I talk about spiritual maturity and ray. When you take humble for blood clot idiot. When you think humble mean hugs and kisses and turn at a blood clot cheek. All the time. Lie! The madman wanna know in there somewhere, man. He's a walking set of button, you know. It just depends on which button my situation press. And that determine what kind of response you get. So press wisely. Because when we say already, you know, every aspect of human nature is vital to them survival. So you just know, say, I am not one particular thing or particular way or the other, you know. I am whatever my situation dictate that I morally be at any given time. So tread wisely.
They hate objective truth.
Yeah, man, me know why them don't like it in the meantime, you know. It's because it asks them to do something and it though is not a victim show. We are telling you, say, every problem with your face is somebody else's fault and you don't have nothing to do with it. You can't like that show, yeah. But me understand, because have sense, I want hard blood clot something to do in our world where almost everybody where you know have no sense. So it easy to get so keen. So me I tell you, me understand. But just know, say, in the meantime, it's not for everyone. Me not seek no converts. This show is for who it is for. Only. So fans of in the meantime, you don't have to worry about dislike. Because you a man, me will tell you again, this is objective truth. This is not my truth or your truth or for them truth. Me and you, him or she, will press dislike button and go dead left the truth, yeah. And remember, you know, me say balance, you know, everything is about balance. Everything is vital. Including your response to a person might want to bring in your equation, like an argument. Somebody want to bring a certain argument. This is not to say humble mean idiot and you're not going to say something to that person there. Just tell them the objective truth, but not in a way like you own it. When you're confident in an objective reality and truth, your confidence come from the fact, say, objective reality and truth is right and can't wrong, so you not have to prove it. To this other person here, we are compete and not try conversate. Because enough time these people say things just for you to answer. Them know why you answer, them just want to win. Them stuck in a competition mode because so the mind of the immature work. So anything where you answer with, them are going to try to outdo and spin for them way to win the conversation. So don't argue with people like that, a waste of time. And them have the dislike mindset, and them they behind the button. So if you like, you just like. You share, you subscribe. Don't focus on them. And this so them get them energy and strength from. And them name do the opposite. And them a go dead left a dislike button. And me promise you, know. Me promise you, so when them dead guy left a dislike button, they another finger they ready for press it. And I go press it. In a world full of idiot mind, you can't run out an idiot finger to press that. Remember me tell you
but
that.
You think they just go around disliking everything though, my brother? Because I have to play devil's advocate. Hold on, my brother.
Yeah.
We must agree that sometimes there are things that aren't worthy of likes, my brother.
Like what that?
Hold on, because maybe they don't like the dirty bad word that you often express yourself with.
Wait, I said, brethren, listen man, Bob Marley, alright. We don't go search every Bob Marley have a dislike. Rasta, me feel say every video on YouTube have dislike. Me see video with cute little puppies, full of dislike. Where this cute little puppy, we a play piano and guitar and a cook food for him family and a walk on him front hand. Could I do somebody forget a dislike? I guess I because a puppy they would have more sense than some of them. It's a sense grudge.
Bad mind.
Yeah man, them a go always find a reason for dislike or for disagree with everything because what? Them a contrarian, so the mind of the immature work. Them have to depend on the next side, no matter what. For them opinion have it different, all of a fuckery. Because that them get attention for. Them not deal with right and wrong. Them a deal with attention, that this or them there. Then how that them want, that them live for.
My brother, why do they seem so narcissistic and selfish?
Because them think them own them reality. Them think that for them reality is unique to them. And them though aware say every single human on the face of the earth, every single form of life is connected to the same grid of consciousness. Them coming like a wave in the sea now. We see every other wave as like, yo, that wave that different from me, you know, that pussy wave that, you know, them wave they are not good wave, you know. And me are the best wave, you know. When the whole of the wave them connect to the same body of water.
Everything is connected.
The whole of them, yeah man. Yes man, the whole of them. This is one energy manifests itself as different wave. So those look for humanity like that. It's just that most people, because of this idea of separateness now, when them see other people, them see others, them not see themselves.
And could you tell the people who are listening why this is, my brother?
Because we stop everything a culture. We see the black, the white, the girl, the man, but we don't see the spirit. The consciousness will play out behind everything will make everyone the same by virtue of the same consciousness. Yeah man, we think we're different, but we share the same consciousness. And there is both positive and negative to this thing here because, for example now, when you see an idiot, then you get to see the part of you when make a stupid decision to become an idiot. Yeah man, them are your personal laboratory guinea pig. What you think lead to everything that I am today is because I grew up around many idiots who me learn what not to do and how not to do it from. In a practical way, them is vital. Because how you know say there is up if there is no down.
Exactly.
How you know say you should be good if there is no evil. Yeah man, all our vital components, our pieces to the puzzle of life will come together to make it work. So if you don't know no idiot, find one. So you can learn how not to be and what not to do.
In the meantime
and in between time, what is coming is coming.
Alright. What is coming here now? Yes, October 26th, The Rebellious Truth. Episode 0, yeah man, will premiere on that date. Episode 0 is basically the introduction of The Rebellious Truth and explaining the concept, what it is about and what inspired it and the making, the overall nature of the program. So don't miss that one, yeah man. And right now we're going on now, episode 17 in the meantime. So yes, I plan to put 20 episodes in the first season. So we're going 17 now and so 3 left. So right after episode 0 of The Rebellious Truth, I will air those last 3 episodes of In the Meantime, and then episode 1 of The Rebellious Truth will follow sometime after that. And for those fans who have questions where them always want to ask, the item can do a video on yourself to ask these questions and send them to therebelliousTruth@gmail.com. If chosen, the videos will appear on the show where I will answer these questions. And for those who catch gonorrhea and syphilis from the person who want to talk about, you can blur out on the face in those videos. In other words, for whatever reason, if you don't want no one knows are you. Yes, and look out for my new book, Planet Earth, The Idea and the Process. Only a matter of time I know before the release date set, so stay tuned. You can pre-order that book right now in the link below, or you can just go straight to www.planetearthbook.com. Yeah man, me I tell you. Yes, I'm there, we consider to do a kids version of Planet Earth. Yeah man, because we have to reach the youth them from them young. We have to stop wait till them big and set in a Babylon ways and then we want kill them approach their fuckery. And then these kids now could have share this book here with them adult kid parents, you know. Because they have parents, adult children too. Yeah man. Some of them don't really want to go up on a level there, so yeah man, everybody could have share. Yeah man. The information in this book you're going to do a serious damage to mental slavery if you know if you use the information. I tell you that. Alright, so let me know what you think about this kids book. Yeah, man, idea. Yeah, in the comments down below, if you do it, type do it. Yes, if you low it, type low it. Although if my mind said do it, but not allow it. Even though your opinion is very valid. But yes. Alright, this section of the program is brought to you by Vicebox Studios, the voice of a nation, and Madvert Multimedia. Madvert Multimedia is a multimedia advertising company that will create for you a professional commercial from scratch, or simply aggressively advertise your existing brand or product. Madvert will offer multiple services in all areas of video and photography, ready to handle your weddings, funerals, corporate engagements, documentaries, short films, music videos, and much more. Services in other areas include drone rentals, camera rentals, and studio bookings. Call our WhatsApp 876-325-5406. www.madvertmultimedia.com. Coming soon. Just remember, if it's not Madvert, it's not an advert. Also brought to you by Next Level Fitness. Yes, man, it's at Next Level Fitness 13 for all your fitness and training needs. Yeah, man. Dean Jones, big up yourself, King Bully. Hey, Rasta, that brother there. If you never know that brother there good, me that say him evil brother. That man is not normal, you know, but me tell you this. Film training program, it have results. Because one time, a bigger belly, I try out for me, you know. I tell you, say, me go take on the program, I have to report belly missing. Me no see where belly turn. Half all reward, all. No, we can't find it.
In the meantime.
Yeah, man, if you know, so this is Leela Ike right and now you're listening to In the Meantime with CurlyLoxx, the voice box. Check it. I spy that you see something you might like.
Alright, yes. The letter of the day coming to In the Meantime radio show at gmail.com is coming from Jermaine Spence. Jermaine say, Hail CurlyLoxx, the voice box. Was listening to episode 16 and God know, it was like you were talking directly to me because everything you said were truths that I was running from, but I could run no more. As your words cornered me, I broke down into tears before the end of the program, and right then and there, when I got up, I decided to fix me. The problem I have is, I have been with this girl for 10 years, married for 4. The last 3 years, however, have been a living hell, as my woman seemed to be a complete different person. This humble Christian, soft-spoken girl is now a loudmouth, arrogant party animal. It rough. Him go on for say, she speaks to me anyway in front of anyone. I cannot ask her who is calling her phone, and she puts a lot of effort into dressing up for work and everywhere else outside the home. She will wear the skimpiest and the sexiest of things for everyone else it seems, but when it comes to me, she does not make any kind of effort. Also, once upon a time, she used to celebrate my job and encourage it when I was popular and doing well. But since I have fallen on hard times, she now seems to hate my job, and I haven't gotten an encouraging word in years. And when I try to make her understand that I can come back, her attitude towards the conversation makes me feel useless. Before In the Meantime, especially the last episode, I was struggling with depression and suffered much from the issues of ego that you always mention. I am a way better person now, mentally, than I ever was before this show. Thank you so much, Vicebox, for In the Meantime. Yes, Jermaine, respect, man. My virgin, let me tell you something. This problem where you are faced and where many men are faced right now, man and woman in a marriage or long-term relationship, is again a spiritual problem. In the Western world, you know, marriage or long-term relationship is basically an impossible attainment. The word of the day is attainment. This word I now mean the action or fact of achieving a goal towards which one has worked.
Why?
Yeah, man. Getting a thing. Yeah. All right.
Hold on, my brother. Why do you say that marriages and long-term relationships are impossible to achieve in the West, my brother? You tell me. I'm confused about this. And quite frankly, that the more I listen to your talk on the show, my brother, the more I'm concerned my brother, about the state of my own marital relationship. And my brother, I don't think I'm going to survive this show. I don't, my brother.
Correction. I never say it is impossible. I said it is almost impossible to attain these type of relationships.
Why is that though?
Because the ideas at the root of the value systems that make the rules in the West is rooted in the beliefs that you can or should have all at once. And that is my definition of spiritual immaturity. And at this are the foundation for the belief system we have in the West. We make we interpret freedom as something we have to have everything at once. When in reality, that is the ultimate slavery. Because the Western value system built off of the spirit of competition. The belief say success is defined as one human ruthlessly destroying another one if them have to, in order to be counted among the so-called successful.
A dog-eat-dog world, my brother?
Yeah, man, I tell you, the
Sad.
excess spirit of competition, and that me should have said, the excess spirit of competition is the problem. You understand? Because all things are vital, nothing wrong with little competition, but the excess spirit of competition destroy mankind. What most people don't understand is that spiritual immaturity is systematic.
Built in.
It is in every aspect of everything what we learn in a Babylon. It is in every institution, school, media, otherwise. Everything we ever teach with something. The programming of a spiritually immature value system in it. So 95% of people who don't question these things, them reflex action towards everything, them reflex approach to everything are going to be immature. So the need to compete is the average person's first impulse. Because unknown to them program not to have just as much as, but more than, and not to do with, but outdo.
Even spouses?
Yeah, man, alright. Where believes it happened to Michael Jackson psychologically?
I
with him
know.
addiction to plastic surgery.
I don't know, you tell me.
Let me tell you, when him looking at the mirror, the first time him do a plastic surgery, I said, wow, I look like 21. Oh my God. When him get used to that, 21 now, and him looking at the mirror again, him say, wow, I wonder if I can look like 18. And then him say 18 and get used to that. Him say, whoa, I want to be 15. And then him no stop till him end up back in his mother.
Can one do that?
Oh, you mean? Then him face no white out and him chin look like a baby body. Him look fuck up before him dead. Him couldn't stop. Him a compete. Him have to be more than. It's a dangerous mindset. Alright, I want you believe say some browning. Yeah, some people brown and a bleach.
I don't know, you tell me.
Let me tell you.
Tell me.
And because other people are bleach and come brown now like them, so they have to out brown the new browns. It's rough, Rasta, it's rough. I tell you, it's rough, man. Rough in a Babylon. Alright, so getting back to Germany now, alright. We live in this Western over-sexualized world where everyone think them they have everything one time. And at this the problem there. At least, yeah, most people think them they have everything one time. And the things what we believe turn everything that is good for we into something bad. Everything turn back way over here, so. We brainwash we see the right as wrong and the wrong as right. I can't say that enough. It is almost an impossible task to have a relationship, a long-term relationship, with somebody whose value system is programmed by systematic immaturity, where in everything will surround them. So the immature need to have all and be all for all. I go be the devil in the center of your relationship. On every level.
Why is that you think, my brother?
Because, brethren, watch out. Alright. I believe personally again, I'm going to say again, nobody no born good or evil. It is just that what we believe make we use our naturally ordained emotions and impulses in a disproportionate, or I should say unbalanced way. And that bring the problem them in our life. Yeah, man. Let me go further in them thing here in a planet Earth. Yes, Priada now. Link below. Alright. So, me I say, the beliefs we influence with actions keep changing. Alright, watch an example I know then. Let's say, for example, back in the olden days when it was just a little village and donkey they all about and a farming culture and them type of lifestyle there. And you find out, say, one couple could have there 50 years, 60, 70 sometime. Because you find, say, the things where it influence them beliefs and create them actions at that point in time, did different from now. If we'd have the same beliefs, we'd have the same actions. So the husband was the center. He was the entertainment. He was everything that the phone is now. In a modern time, the phone is now that husband. The phone is now getting that attention and that belief because what? The belief is now that the phone is full of 1 million more husbands. So she have option and choices. So them actions are now very different from them time there. So we not just evil. Are the things that we believe lead to evil and we don't notice it. So it's not that Jermaine wife or anybody else's wife for that matter. It's evil, you know. Them have the greatest of intentions, but they are not aware that that's all them have. Intentions. Them up against the programming of everything where them are hear from them inner them mother.
That early?
Yeah, man, from the embryo. How you feel like say? If we don't recognize the flawed value system where we have with them programming our through school, through the media and everything else, then all we are gonna have a good intention. But the subconscious programming at the heart of our value system are gonna always override and undermine the greatest of intentions that we have. So enough people who we in a relationship with have the greatest intention for with them, intend to do these good things with upon their mind. Most time them not set out for earth, you know. And the subconscious programming where them not aware of at the root of them action. And what you think? Them just evil and just want to do bad things to people. And
I think
no,
so.
Man.
I think so.
No, brethren, them just don't understand them subconscious. And if you say you're mature and you understand then, your approach to the situation have to be one of empathy. You cannot have an immature reaction to the actions of the immature. It get worse. Because you get angry. Then you don't have no clarity. And if you don't have no clarity, you can't forgive. And if you can't forgive, you can't see the whole situation in its entirety.
Void of details.
Exactly.
And you think relationships suffer because of that?
Yeah, man, of course. The systematic immaturity what we value system build off over in the West destroy every attempt at any kind of relationship at any level. May I tell you that? We want everything one time. Yeah, man, we want go work while we are stay home. We want study while we are party. We want married and single same time. We want junk while being sober. That's why you see Jermaine wife, you know, she want pretty up for everybody out the road while believing that she married and committed to it. So now check in the Muslim world now. The concept they now spin round, but because we not grow so now we're going to say a fuckery.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
It's madness to me, so I guess you have to make it make sense.
It makes sense. Because now, when them committed in them marriage to them husband, you know, the woman them put on them hijab. Yeah, man, the suit will look like them a catch bees. Them look like ninja. The long black frock there. And gone all bout the road them ugly for. And pretty for them husband. And the same immaturity affect the man them now too, you know, because of our ego. Yeah, man, we don't mind when them go to road pretty hot. And that Jermaine look like him do you know through ego to man. Yeah, man, Jermaine wife is so pretty. Yes, she's hot. So Jermaine feel good and his ego is pleased.
So shouldn't his woman look good on the road, my brother? Shouldn't he feel proud? I mean, that's his wife, my brother.
What you say? When you dress up your woman the hottest way, put her in a tights, drop on her pussy, you can see split everything and send her half a tree. I give away your girl. Cause remember you send her go amongst man. And that is a creature where if you put a frack on a broom, him fuck that. So imagine when them see a woman with sexy and hot. The likelihood say million man are go more motivated for fuck her go increase. No problem that in your life. What you want, a peaceful life or a trophy wife?
But the ladies in the Muslim countries, my brother, are submissive because their husbands are violent.
Yeah.
My brother, it's not right.
Which news media tell you that? For them own or our own? Don't answer that.
Muslim are not women are entitled to freedom just as anybody else.
Me hear what you say, but that way you say right now about the Muslim them now and the Muslim woman them. Let me tell you this, man. Because we grow so over in the Western world, yeah, so where we assess for them situation based on our belief system. And because that would be torture to we feel say a torture to them. The woman them are right. Almost none of them no complain and well, unless them exposed to Western media. And start go off how we dictate say a freedom with the internet. In
the meantime.
Alright, Jermaine. Alright, you say, yeah man, your wife never did give you encouragement when it come to your job after a while, and at one point the job was the biggest thing and she just stop and it's like you're there by your own. Yeah, it will be as for me gather from where I say. Alright, my opinion on that is, and listen carefully, When you deal with somebody who is spiritually immature, you have to know something. Not at all relevant to an immature person unless it's relevant to somebody else or everybody else. She not gonna notice your job or anything else for that matter. Unless it's something most people celebrate, because to the immature, the opinion of other people is everything to them. Them have to have permission by way of other people's approval in order for them themselves recognize or approve anything else. But only the spiritual mature, or mostly the spiritually mature, have the type of understanding that can give them the courage to take the initiative and find value in the things where people don't approve. So Jeremy, and if your job is something we're not going to make you look good right away, then you're going to suffer. Because of self-interest, the immature work off a right round, you know. If that now make them look good right now, today, then them no want to see it. Anything we require so them use them imagination, something don't happen yet. Them no in that. Them no nothing with that.
Jermaine's wife seemed to be selfish and blind.
Yeah, man, but brethren, remember again, you know. A systematic immaturity control with actions. Everything turn back way. What I tell you, say, is an evil set of genius set up this system here. You know, sister, alright. You know, sister, the man them program way for see we own freedom and liberation as weakness, Rasta. Because them know, say, the human animal by nature are go fight against anything where them see as weakness. So we are going to end up a fight against our own freedom from the chains with them put power our mentality, you know. So we end up a fight for stay upon the plantation. And at them now, you know, at them give we the idea of where we think slavery is. So we spend a whole bag of time to try to escape from the wrong things. I will tie up, I don't know. But I'm telling them, man, they're different Rasta the people that system here. Different. All of the things that we program for say bad are the good things, and all of the things that we program for say as good are the worst things for we. Yeah, man? Why you think it is that most youth don't want to grow up and take responsibility for them actions?
Why is that, you think?
Because them program for see the actions related to them own upliftment as the actions of a punk. Why you think most women don't want that man, that type of man, a mature man who can practically, in a practice, give her the life there where she ball say she want and say she deserve. And every time them come across such a man, them disrespect and cheat on the man there. With somebody who cannot give them that type of life the way them think them want.
Why is that?
Because them value system program them. If you see the mature man the way can make them grow up like a punk. Babylon wicked. Hey!
In the meantime,
In between time, what is coming is coming.
Alright. What is coming now? Alright. Why not news? Yes, news now. Alright. You know so long I want the item and I show the item say at the government service vehicle them, ambulance, etc. them a bring drugs and them thing there now. And the saddest part of it is that our tax money I buy gas, put in a them vehicle and maintain them. So we need to. Because you can't walk out of a supermarket with certain item and not contribute to them gas money. I tell you, it's rough. Also in our news, I know Rasta, we see we have video go viral with a little 3-year-old youth. A smoke and a drink liquor for him birthday while the adults, the so-called adults in the background, a cheer him on and a laugh and a skin them teeth. It come back down to me and say, you know, I mean, people turn them picnic and them pet, something for entertain them.
Amusement?
Yeah, man. I look for joking and everything until everything gets serious.
All the time.
Alright, so the heroes day gone there. So right now the question is, who is the hero and who is the villain?
A very serious question, my brother.
Yeah, man, because after 1954, our take place in a Sligoville, St. Catherine. A place when named Pinnacle, established by Leonard Howell, the man will come to be known as the first Rasta. Pinnacle, for those who don't know, is the first economically independent community within the community of Jamaica, if we can say so. It was independent from Jamaica's overall economy. May I say after 1954, what Bustamante do with the police them and the troops them, for burn down Pinnacle flat and destroy how much Rasta life simply because these were people who threatened to be independent from them British colonial slave order. He's no fucking hero. Bustamante is no hero. Me I wonder for years where Bustamante still a do Mouse hero. What is heroic in a Bustamante's actions? They so. 1963 again, Rasta again, Coral Garden Massacre. Mobile, we Buster man to say, bring in Rasta dead or alive, what can hold in at the jail, we hold over Bogue, that at the cemetery. What kind of hero this? And this persecution here with Rasta face, it just proves them right. You don't have to argue with people when you embrace objective reality. And nature, because nothing at all can go wrong with that. Because them try wipe Rasta out of the history book. And today nobody in the world cannot say Jamaica without Rasta. And a Bob Marley do that. Yeah man, the stone where the builder refuse become the head cornerstone. So you don't have to argue with people. What is right, it can't wrong. Objective truth can't be a lie. And not my truth, and not your truth, and that's true. Whether we like it or not. Most people in the world think every Jamaican is a Rasta. The world end up bow a Rasta foot. And it's not because them take up arms and go murder nobody or do unto others. What others do to them in the same way. Them just stay true to objective reality and nature. Nothing at all can beat that. Why don't put Bob Marley on the money and call him hero? Don't answer that. No, don't answer that. I'm so sorry. My apologies. I don't know why I eat that question. But me go ask another eat that question after one eat that question. The next eat that question is, why we only know the names of these heroes? And when we go to school, we have absolutely no clue of what their stories were. In order to know them, truly know them, and really respect them. We just dress up like hero every Heroes Day. And to the average kid, it's just a name. But we don't know the stories of these so-called heroes. But yet still, we know the story of Christopher Columbus, King George, Queen Elizabeth, Henry Morgan, etc. We only know say Marcus Garvey one black brother will look like police. Nothing really else unless we totally interested to go learn about him ourselves. And only few will do that. I mean, I know how you say some people are hero and under the same system. We say them are hero, kill them. And up to now, most of them don't get what them did a fight for. And if you go say independence, well, up to now, we don't get that either.
In the meantime.
Alright. Yes. This party I know we're going to talk to the people them where it's being led by this egocentric type of ideology. Where them see everyone else's life in service to feed them life. Them assume ownership over all things and people where them are witness. Cause them have the disease what we call meanness. Everything is about me. Well, however sad the reality, so you might not be conscious of these ways, them still have repercussions. Serious repercussion. I should have said consequence then. Because sometimes the people them want to feel say are going to trouble, is actually a mirror where reflect the real problem, which is you. And feed them reaction come from your action. And you're not as innocent as you think. Sometimes what you're getting is what you're giving. So try give where you demand. No, this song is not the perfect song for me just sum up. This youth named Diani, one of the great upcoming talents of our time. Yeah man, produced by Selector Rolex, yeah man, for Selector Rolex Productions. The one named Vengeance. Here goes.
In the meantime and between time, what is in the meantime and between time, what is coming?
Productions. Available on all reputable online platforms, yeah man. And if you look him up, the name is spelled D''YANI. Alright, this section of the program is brought to you by Rebel 13 Collections. It's at Rebel 13 Collections for the finest in custom design clothing and everything printing except fingerprinting. I tell you. Alright, this section is also brought to you by Bounce About Kids Party Rental. Call 876-404-1714 and customize an experience where your child will never forget. Yeah.
My brother. Continuing further on the topic of the emasculated male.
Yeah.
I want to know, on the last program you spoke extensively relating to the communication breakdown between men and women, my brother.
Yeah.
And you summed it up to the men not being men in the true sense of the word.
A pussy a fuck the man them now instead of the other way around. Yeah, man, that me talk about that.
I wouldn't quite put it like that, but something like that. But the totality of your argument was that men should build themselves from the inside out, my brother.
Yeah, man.
And I want to know why do you think that
because
this is important?
again, if there's no acknowledgement of a self within, then you're going to follow the illusion that happiness is something where you get from outside forces. And you're going to tie your identity and your very existence to these things where have to change with the passage of time. And again, every time these things change, you fall apart because there is no you. Just this or that idea of what happiness is as determined by others, not you. Because where are you? Who are you? There is no you. And this is why we don't take any time to know the details of anything. We just go off of these ideas and ignore the process. We determine these things what we say we want or think we have. In a reality.
Why is this reality so prevalent though, my brother?
Yeah, man, it is, watcha. It is simply because most people, not just man, in such a hurry for have what everybody else say them supposed to have. When them for have it, how them supposed to have it. That them skip over the whole of the information. We truly determine what this thing is, what them say them have, or what them find. Again, them just click I agree, and I hope say everything turn out alright. Because them couldn't wait, them cannot wait.
Why is that?
Brown in a wear and that them say the thing, you have to have one. No. Marga man a wear, oh God, she have to have one now. She want one now. The first one she see, yes, vagina, skin out, things are going, yeah, right there, so yeah, coming at me. And she think about her friend they know we have a Marga man to and say, you shall not out Marga man me, see my one, yeah. Marga man aware that people say she fi have, and that are the only reason why she give up her vagina. She never stop to ask if him have a plan and where him a go there in 5 years and how him plan to get there. She just want to know so she can tell her friend say, my boyfriend favor alkaline. You want to see me Marga just like him, look same way.
You lie. Women do that, my brother.
What you mean? A regular them see all the artists where them like and the line too long for them go join and them just fuck a look alike. Then she breathe and then what? No, so all of the reality come in now. Then all of a sudden, him is a deadbeat father. You never see all of these things. And then this man I know with the browning, we just want to know say browning and people say that him for have you now. You know, check if this person is mentally and spiritually capable of handling certain pressure. Well, have you happen? You don't think far ahead and see if this person is ready for your child. Alright, go further. A special needs child, because you don't know where you get, you know. And when she turn idiot to upon your own, you pick them up all bout and suffer. Amongst family members, we are not for them responsibility that. And it go the same way too, if a woman breed for an irresponsible man, we are going to left a special needs child pan her. It's rough. And it's wicked pan a youth to grow up so. It's wicked, it's rough. Because the mother and father never think. And in such a fucking hurry for have everything where everybody say them for have or how them for have it. In the Play It Again section this week, the featured song is from Jazai Lee and Bucky Ital. Yeah man, it name Waiting on You. Yeah, this song you know I feel that special woman there because regardless of the social crisis we are experiencing and the battle of the sexes, when me I tell a man so right now, there are those rare women who have ambition, you know, but don't measure happiness and success through material position or possession. The kind of woman that will don't make you feel less than a man. Them will out with you and know say you broke and nothing not to go on and then put them own money in your pocket and say spend that. Me know why you look no way. You have one of them woman there, don't let her go. Play this for her right now and make she know say she important. Here goes. Here goes. Here goes. Here goes. Here goes.
Jazile, pam pam bidi
And Bucky Ital.
If follow me no, bam bam bidi. Pam pam, pam pam, ooh, pam pam bidi pam pam, pam bidi pam pam bidi, oh yeah. Waiting on you, cause when you left for punishment, disappear and take my strength. Waiting on you, love was the key and element. I fell in love with you, me never need a clue, cause the heart split in a two. Now you across the avenue, you see you, oh yeah. Waiting on you, for you and you for right, and we see you and you say I, it's simple mean baby we see in eye to eye. And show them can't get your man because my heart you go fund me. Rather hear them a say a time. Time for exercise my patience. And yes, I've got a safe strength. I've got the oil for the day you come by. Rasta no in a taste but so when you come with me a glove, you say it's sweet like an apple plum pie. Waiting on you, cause when you left for punishment, disappear and take my strength. Waiting on you, love was the key and element. Me fell in love with you, me never need a clue, cause the heart split in a two. Now you across the avenue, you see you, oh, yeah. Waiting on you, yo.
Hey, girl, since you gone, it's like a trip. Half a beat, me heart a skip. See the clock and it a tick. Girl, where you there? When you love me, I reminisce how you used to kiss my lips. I know me used to sail your ship that me really miss. Can't wait to see your angel face. Then you hold me with your warm embrace. The back a talk and the gossip. Girl, that go make you drift. Like a phone, me not go flip. Girl, listen this.
Waiting on you, cause when you left for punishment, disappear and take my strength. Waiting on you, love was the key and element. Me fell in love with you, me never need a clue, cause the heart split in a two. Now you across the avenue, you see you, oh, yeah. Waiting on you, oh. Pam pam, hey, pam pam, ooh, pam pam, dee. Bam bam, eh, bam bam, ooh, bam bam, oh yeah. Waiting on you, cause when you left for punishment, disappear and take my strength. Waiting on you, love was the key and element. Me fell in love with you, me never need a clue, cause the heart split in a two. Now you across the avenue, you see you, oh yeah. Waiting on you. Whoa. Me for you and you for I, and me see you and you say I. It simple mean baby we see in eye to eye. And show them can't get your man because my heart you go fund me. Rather hear them a say a time. Time for exercise my patience. And yes, I've got a safe strength. I've got the oil for the day you come by. Rasta no in a taste but so when you come with me a glove, you say it's sweet like an apple plum pie. Waiting on you, cause when you left for punishment, disappear and take my strength. Waiting on you, love was the key and element. Me fell in love with you.
Waiting on you, available everywhere. If you can't find it, then you not located anywhere. Yes. Alright, Pastor, watch out. I'll show you something. Because of this instant gratification and the need to have everything. No, today, in this second. Like you got gym this morning, and when the workout done, you lift up short and look for abs. Nobody's patient enough for putting in the time, the effort, and the work for truly determine if what them think they must see is what them actually see.
Impatient?
Yeah, man, we have to look on it like a car then. Alright, look on it like a car. In order for those tires on the car endure the pressure we are going to come from the many journeys where the car are going to make. The tire have a pressure test on the rim before you put it on. Alright, I go left you a road. A relationship with people is no different. And in the case of the man them now, maybe not tell them for a minute now. So you have a pressure test them woman yeah. Alright, watch out, let me show you my serious. Listen to that clip here. Over the years, a lot of men make the mistake of love of woman based on physical attributes. In other words, how them look, without ever investigating the content of them character.
That sounds good in theory and everything, but how do you do that?
It's simple. You test y'all, just give them an obstacle course. All them stush pretty gal, yeah, you just carry them out. And just ask them, say, you want something to eat? And if she use her stushness and say no, she alright, don't ask her again. Make hungry kill her blood clot.
Hell no, come on man. I mean, Shorty's gonna wanna leave. Shorty's gonna leave.
Yes, that means it's time for the next phase.
Damn, there's more? What next phase?
You deliberately just drive your car on E and make it run out of gas in the middle of the road. That makes you come out and help you push it out of the road. Furthermore, you give her the gas buckle and her bills and tell her buy 2 bills gas. And just watch her reaction and her facial expression. Students, you see if she decide to go buy the gas but she never willing to go, just wait till she gone and draw for the extra buckle of gas we have hiding in the car and don't make she come back to come see you.
Nah, that's some bullshit.
Brethren, you cannot dash a bag of money for a woman and pile woman and expect them to go rate you. When you act like you hate woman, them love you more. And the more woman you have, and the more woman you have.
So all this, like, people have all the different opinions to say and all this stuff, but
yeah,
the fact still remain, how could you expose a baby to that?
Yeah, that is definite fuckery. But the problem here so is really choice a girl.
Nah, come on. Nah, you're a teacher now, come on.
Some don't want some real girl bout you will hold it with you in a rasta. You don't stop a pretty brownie.
Hell yeah.
If me have a girl with ugly like monkey, will respect me in a rasta. I rather feed my little blood clot monkey with banana till she dead. How long ago was this Street Up volume where this excerpt come out? A way over 10 years. Hey man, the girl is class part of it. You still think it funny? Yeah, funny, yeah man. Says the average person who always want to be entertained away from reality. So like them always do, them separate the humor from the truth. And all them always do, real talk when it come to anything sensible. Yeah man, Tom, a true that you know. Yeah man, that a true. But them now put it in a them life. Information useless if you not put it in a practice. Because real change come from the doing of the things what we say we believe. Not the saying. But again, the good intentions of a conscious reality is undermined by the value system we create with subconscious nature. And we are prisoners of these fuck up situations we face in our life. Because what? We are watch people because people are watch we. And we're too egocentric for believe so we can wrong. And too fucking lazy if we get up and do the right.
In the meantime, 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 in between time, in the meantime, in the meantime, in between time.